Hello. Ooh, well, my mouth is, like, slightly working now, but I'm gonna be even less expressive than usual. Hello, Sylvas and Cyber, Kaida and Uni, Nyamna and Mia, and Luna. Oh my goodness, loads of people here today. Yeah. So is this working at least? Can I... Okay, I can wave at least. Hello. Yeah, I had like an old webcam set up for like the hand cam part of this, but I guess you'd only be seeing my gross keyboard anyway, so you're not really missing out on much. But it's not, yeah. The stupid clip for the Leap Motion stopped working, so when I say stopped working, I mean the plastic split, so that's currently being super glued as we speak. And I don't have a huge range of motion if I have it on the desk, but actually this seems to be working quite a lot better than it does in VC Face, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try attaching it above the monitors again so I can have be more expressive. Enjoy your laundry, Yamano. Yes, I always do hoo-hoo my best. Yes, I can wave. I used to do it quite frequently, but then I don't know if it's something to do with the light or something in this house, but it just where I had it before, there would always be like a ghost hand detected on the back of my keyboard. So yeah, it would just never show my hands properly, or just like spasm between the back of my hand, back of my keyboard and where my hand actually was. Although I did have it on the little clip in my chest for a bit, but then it gets really warm. It's like it gets crazy hot. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be answering questions, wasn't I? I also didn't get that set up beforehand either. Verify that I'm a human. Newest first, safety prioritized. What if we want to be dangerous? Oldest first is premium only. Jesus Christ. The nickel and diming of this service. Wow. I have to be a premium member to be able to, like, list things in the sensible order. Okay. I see. I swear to God, I am too old to understand websites these days. Okay, so I can just mark them as red. Okay. I have actually been trying to go live for like 2 hours now, I think. But yeah, everything just stopped working. How do I get this on, like, the screen? I mean, I hadn't given them any information about me, so I don't know if I can dox myself or not. I can just do the super lazy option and just read the questions, can't I? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Where is my keyboard? There's the key puller, okay. Yeah, it's been too long since I've done this. My keyboard is pretty gross. Okay. Oh, hello, Bix. How are you getting on with your adventures in visual novels? Frog, hello. It's true, I'm not a human, I'm a dwagon. Really now. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately you can't really see it very well because it's on my desk and the field of view of the camera isn't huge. It's like most of the time you're just not going to see. Yeah, my hands are just going to be limply at my side. Ooh. That is the third key and I've already dropped one on the floor. Okay. Okay. Hello, Ty. Still to have nightmares. A really good path, excellent. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Again, you know, don't feel pressured to or anything, but yeah. Hope you're having a good day, Ty. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, a lot of visual novels are. There's a lot of like, I suppose, slice of life stuff that they tend to show at the start, like before they get to like the crazy, you know, whatever is happening in the story. And some of them you need to read like, yeah, trying to convince somebody to go through like 30 hours of clicking next and reading before it gets really good is like, yeah, not ideal. But Seiya no Uto, is that how it's pronounced? Or Song of Seiya in English? That one, that story gets weird from the get-go. It is like, it is gross like immediately. Hello, Lexi. It is indeed a Void Dragon, yes. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong with preparations for the stream. So, yeah, the clip for the... Although at least the leap motion does still work, so you can still occasionally see my hands moving, even if it's not exactly ideal. Oh. No, it must be... Yeah, that's right, okay. Yeah. Then it appears my little webcam has just died. Maybe it doesn't like being plugged in into that hub, I don't know, but yeah, that sucks, because that used to work. So you would be able to, you would be watching my Neanderthal mitts pulling keys off a gross keyboard right now, which you're missing out on because of that. And the background that I had for these kind of streams also disappeared. So yeah, it was like, oh, it's already 11 o'clock, and I really wanted to be in bed by 12. And even though I think it'll only take half an hour to clean my keyboard, it almost always takes longer than that. So, well, not that I can't finish it in the morning if I have to, but yeah, I was like, you're just going to spend all of your time fixing stuff that worked anyway, and then you're not going to get to anything. Which includes trying to set up the stuff for, yeah, I thought I might take some, like, screenshots of the Mallows or whatever, or, I don't know. Wait. How the they are one tile off, okay. Oh man, it's a good job you can't see this key, actually. That is disgusting. And there's all kinds of dragon finger grime encrusted in that. Oh, I suppose Sei no Uta does, it leaves you in the dark for quite a long time, but it's certainly not boring from the start, you know, whereas like a lot of, like, Muv-Luv is one of the stories that absolutely, like, psychologically broke me. It was horrific. I really enjoyed it. But to get, like, the full experience, you've got to go through, like, it was like 30 hours or something of just over-the-top dating VN cutesy stuff that is like, it's funny and it's poking fun at things if you are already a fan of like the genre, but otherwise you're just like, what the fuck is this? This is bullshit. And I was expecting like existential dread and aliens and robot battles, and I've got a really weedy entitled kid at a high school, and for some reason every girl just wants to bang him for no particular reason. But the contrast as the story develops is where the true tragedy is, and that's, yeah. See, I definitely wouldn't advise that for a first visual novel unless you're a masochist, I don't know. Oh, Doki Doki's too slow paced. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I guess the too spooky and or like edgy for you ones that start off like very tame and cutesy and then give you like the shock value later. Yeah. I feel like if I didn't know that there was spooky edginess and I hadn't seen people freaking out about it, then I would have played the start and then been like, no, I'm good. This is dull. And just refunded it or whatever. You're lucky the company behind Leap Motion died. What? Doesn't the company still exist? I mean, I don't know. Oh, of course I've removed the keys from half of my keyboard, haven't I? That's unfortunate when I want to type something. I mean, the website's still up. I downloaded the drivers today. Yeah, absolutely, Bix. Like, it's not very like groundbreaking in and of itself. It's not like it's, you know, I mean, the girls are cute, don't get me wrong, and I am absolutely down for some like edgy suffering, especially if the girls are cute. But yeah, it's definitely like those kind of gimmicks that are really interesting. And I mean, there are little hints, there are like little glitches and stuff that something's going to happen, so you're not completely like in the dark, but yeah. There's a lot of slice of life, just going about your day as a member of a literature club stuff. Okay, let's find a question. After I've finished gushing about visual novels for the 1000th time. Ah. There's an insect that won't leave me alone today. Do dragons get a pension? If not, do you think old dragons should get a pension? Well, I think, you know, being a dragon, all of the local humans should just deliver all of their gold to me at all times. It is the natural way of things. Unfortunately, they refuse to, which is very rude. I'm not sure if anyone will be getting pensions at this rate. Or, if we do, the inflation will make them basically worthless. I don't know. But yes, do make sure to deliver any shiny precious metals you have to your local dragon. Nice. Mark as read. Hopefully that wasn't too disappointing for the whoever the question asker was. I should upload this to YouTube, shouldn't I? So that the VOD sticks around. Grim, hello, hello. What? You can pick up old stock, but no new stock will be produced for the foreseeable future. Well, I can kind of see why, because the product kind of sucks. I mean, it wasn't super expensive, so I'm not like mega mad about it or anything. I don't know if mine in particular was kind of crappy, or... I mean, we always need to consider dragon skill issues when it comes to technology, but yeah, it's not that great. I think that they were hoping for it to be like... A lot of the marketing material and stuff seem to have it built into like point of sale things, and I think it's just not that accurate, and it's not very like... It's just not that good. So I think touchscreens are just taking over, and even though I do agree that touchscreens are gross, and everybody puts their gross hands on them, yeah, waving your hand around in front of a camera to probably not select the item that you want is not really an improvement. Yeah. Oh, actually, before I put these, I need to clean the actual thing itself, don't I? Oh, ugh. Oh, that's gross. Okay. It's my canned air. I need to get all of the dragon detritus out of there. That's done a remarkably good job. Okay. Get my little alcohol swab thing. Get rid of all that revolting dragon grease. I'm doing well, Grim, yeah. Yeah, I get this weird thing where if I haven't streamed anything other than Factorio for a while, I get like a complex about it, and then I have to break it by doing something totally inane. like cleaning my keyboard. So here we are. And I have wonderful viewer suggested questions. So yeah, I want to get back into streaming. I mean, perhaps not daily, I am still lazy, but not like only Fridays for months at a time again. Plus, I've got a couple of things I need to set up for the game jam as well for the week. I think next week is the start of next month, right? So I think Nova's final extension is unfortunately coming to an end, and I'm finally going to have to do the thing that I said that I would, like, most of a year ago. There we go. Wonderful. I was so relatable when I pulled up the keyboard. Yeah. Lots of beard hair. I don't know how I managed to shed beard hair just everywhere, but it's yeah, it's definitely a dragon problem. Yeah, whenever I think I don't need to clean my keyboard, it turns out that actually I do. Oh, it's actually kind of picking up the motions. Like, my hands are actually more close together than that, but yeah. Maybe it was just VC Face that sucked this whole time. I don't know. Ooh. What is the next question? What is one of the coolest bits of 40k lore? Now this is a very difficult question, because your boy has consumed many hours of Warhammer lore over the years. If there's a YouTube series with like more than 40 hours of runtime and it's about Warhammer 40k, I'd probably listen to it. Hello, Yev. It is indeed. It me Dwagon, and it stream time. I think my main problem with Warhammer 40k stuff is that I'm generally not listening completely to stuff, and also my memory is appalling, so I feel like I'm just going to make people sad. Oh, one thing that was super cool was, and again, this is one of those things that makes, like, the Emperor is like a difficult character, because sometimes, like, he is Superman times like 100 million and has like ridiculous powers of foresight, and everything is incredible. Actually, that looks like I'm doing something else there, doesn't it? Yeah, and sometimes he is, you know, a blundering idiot that, you know, has things go wrong directly under his nose that you'd think, if he had the foresight that he had in previous books, would have been fine. But, yeah, one example of this, I think it was with Belisarius Cawl, I think? Who's a pretty cool character anyway. I'm a big fan. I love all of the Mechanicus stuff. I think, because he has like a crazy strong will, and he was working with like medical researchers. It's like the Adeptus Biologus or something. I don't know. Yeah, on like life preserving and, you know, upgrading human anatomy with stuff. And his like boss or whatever was planning on merging their minds, and without telling him, to sort of basically just take over his more youthful body, and yeah, when the minds merged and Belisarius came out on top and was sort of like the prime consciousness or whatever in their body, but with access to all of the memories of this other guy whose name I can't remember. He remembers a conversation with that the previous guy had with the Emperor a long time ago, and at that time he'd said the Emperor had looked directly at this guy, called him Belisarius Cawl, and given him like instructions on what to do. And that must have been super fucking confusing for the other guy because he's like, what? I mean, cool, but like that's not me. That's not what I'm doing. And yeah, having like the foresight to be able to punching the mic, having the foresight to be able to tell that this guy is going to try and screw over this guy, but it's not going to work. And if I give him a message now for the other guy, he will get it when the minds merge in the future. Is like, that's like a really cool little thing. But at the same time, I would think that, yeah, if he had that kind of foresight where he could see where, you know, every card was going to fall like 100 years in the future, then why would the other things have gone so wrong? So, yeah. Ooh, the Mechanicus ships. That's something that I find really cool. There was like a little story that I read, which had, yeah, they trot around the universe on these giant ships that because they've been using them for thousands of years. Nobody really remembers like half of what the shit does. They just know, sort of, they've learned in a cargo cult fashion how to keep the machines working. And God, this is like the second question, and it's going to take up the remaining half an hour, I think. Yeah, they were attacking something with one of these big ships. I can't remember what. But anyway, the vessel kind of reconfigured itself into an enormous weapon and just like blasted it away, basically, in a like incredibly unfathomable way. And yeah, they kind of got a glimpse of what the ship actually was, and I love the irony that their main purpose is to fly around the universe looking for STCs, which are, is it standard template constructors or something? Which are basically like relics of technology from the golden age of technology before the fall. They're like kind of like universal 3D printers for technological things. So yeah, they have basically the patterns and the ability to fabricate super advanced technology. And I really like the idea that, you know, they've spent thousands of years trucking around looking for these things, and they don't realize that what they're flying around in actually is that. But it's so advanced that they don't even understand what they're using, you know, what they're flying around in. And of course, it's gone a little, you know, the internal systems and AIs have gone a little loopy because they are, you know, they have been running for... How long was the Dark Age? I don't know. Thousands of years, anyway. Yeah. Isn't the Emperor just a devolving crybaby? Starting off as a reasonable, powerful character and then just becoming more and more of a tantrum-throwing crybaby? I mean, first, yeah, Grim is correct. That is absolute heresy, obviously. I don't know. I mean, there's always like the 4D chess of like the warp and like the god of chaos, the Tzeentch, the god of change and trickery and whatever. So like, maybe he is confusing the Emperor so that the Emperor doesn't, like, you know, showing him false visions or something so that he can't use his foresight as well or something. I don't know. The whole, basically everybody is a untrustworthy narrator and the records of everything are probably, you know, wrong or have been doctored to make them propaganda themselves. Yeah. There's like 400 ways you can hand wave away the inconsistencies and so on. But I mean, currently he's kind of dead, but also maybe not, and maybe he's coming back. And maybe the Star Child is back? Oh man, my mouth isn't moving at all. Well, like... Okay, so if I nearly break my jaw, it detects my mouth is open. Yeah, I need to fix this. I might just give up and get like a really old iPhone for like $70 and see if I can set up the tracking for that. Or perhaps things are going exactly as that. Yes, it could always be 15-dimensional chess that the Emperor is playing, right? That like maybe he needed the Chaos Gods to focus all of their energy into Horus to create some kind of ripple in the warp that thousands of years later he'd then be able to use to become more powerful or achieve his ends or something. Yeah. From my understanding, the God Emperor is basically an eldritch being surviving on pure hate and rabid love. Yes, yeah, we did get some answers in the end of the Horus Heresy series, where he was actually drawing so much power from the warp that he could have become a chaos god of himself, but like a god of order, I think. So the Black King, or the King in Black, or something. Again, I wish my memory worked. But yeah. In the last minute, another Eternal guy sacrificed himself and was like, hey, don't do it. Don't be the god thing. That's bad. That's... I don't think that's actually what the other Chaos Gods would want, because they all want to be the only Chaos God, and they're always fighting each other, so I don't know. But again, are they all 4D chessing each other as well? I don't know. It's kind of... There are some consistent things through all the different narratives and the lore of all the decades that the books have come out, but a lot of it is also like, well, it would be really cool if this guy beat up these really cool guys, even though, if you think about it, there's no way in hell he should be able to beat up those guys. But it would be really cool. Eldritch being surviving pure hate and rabid love. Pretty much. I love how metal it is that like one of the largest fleets of starships in the universe, sole purpose is to round up poor psychers and sacrifice and feed them to the Emperor. It's really, yeah, it's really bleak. Bix says, what if the whole universe in 40k is just a micro-universe in another far bigger universe? And it's actually very complex RTS that people are playing. Yeah. You're talking about the critically panned MMORPG real life. I was going to say, it's the meme is the critically acclaimed thing for Final Fantasy, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, real life. It's, yeah. Well, no, I'm trying not to be negative. Life is pretty awesome. without the real life as a substrate, there would be no anime life. So. Tyranids are just micro locusts. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that's something. I mean, there's always a big problem with scale in Warhammer stuff. I'm sure I've complained about it before, but yeah, I did notice with some of the battles and stuff that I've read in the few books that I have read, that they're like, oh my god, this battle raged across the entire planet and it was crazy, and there was all this like bombardment from orbit and stuff, and like 60,000 people died, and I'm like, what? Like this planet has like hive cities that each have like the entire population of Earth on, and there was a battle that raged across the entire planet. Would it not be like in the billions? Like, surely the death toll must be like horrific. Or like the battles where they have a dropship force that is supposed to break through the defenses on an entire planet, and yeah, they send like 60,000 guardsmen down or something, and it's like, I mean, humans moved more people than that on front lines in like the First World War, so something tells me with super space magic and very advanced technology compared to what we have, yeah, if you were just sending 60,000 people with spicy flashlights to break through super fortresses, that, well, A, they would all just die in the first like few seconds, and B, you would not be doing any kind of siege. Even more recent 40k lore, it's heavily implied the God Emperor is either a god or verging on becoming a god, just to issue devotion of humanity. Yeah, it is, like, because Rabuti Gilliman came back and he was like, oh no, my father's like Imperium is, he wanted epic atheism to be the only thing in the universe, and all of these people are not only praising gods, but him specifically. This is, the complete opposite of what he wanted. But then it's like, but is that really the case? Did he really want that to happen? And maybe this was the, the way that... I mean, if you're having thousands of psychers sacrificed to you every day, and untold trillions of people worshipping you, then you'd think that would make some pretty impressive movements in the warp to deify you. And like the saints and the sisters of battle and stuff, they have their own magic which isn't apparently related to the warp, because even when what's it called? Is it Shadow in the Warp or something that the Tyranids create? Doesn't seem to diminish them in the same way. So it's like is there like another dimension? Is there like an anti-warp that the Emperor is currently gathering his strength in? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they're going with it. It is super fucking cool though. I really like it. Yano says, from what I've heard about the current Horus Heresy books, either Horus or Ems was going to become the next Slaanesh, and eat like, yes, yeah, that was the Black King or whatever. Yes, that he was going to become. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of god he would be. Yeah, because I mean, we've already got God of Denial. That would be peak. Okay, I am 100% behind. Yeah. Emperor is the God of Delulu. Let's do it. That's great. Yes, yeah. I've heard a lot about the... Was it the King of Yellow and the City of Dust or something? And, yeah. Valdor. I'm terrible at remembering names, and all of them have very non-memorable names. Or at least non-simple names for a duo. But again, I'm like on the 4th or 5th book of the Horus Heresy, I think. So I'm like, at my current reading rate, I may die before I actually get to the end of the Horus Heresy. Enjoy laundry drying. Okay, well I should probably do more than 2 questions, shouldn't I? Oh, you have to verify that I'm a human. Okay. What if I'm a dragon? Okay. Which is the best M&M? Well, that would have to be the Myriad one. That would have to be all of the M&Ms. I can't help but go back to the 40k stuff. I am a bit concerned about what they've done with the Tyranid stuff, because the Tyranids, the way that they are telegraphing that because they each hive fleet that came in was coming in from a different direction completely from to the galaxy, suggests that if they're coming from every direction, then that means that they probably already consumed all of the surrounding galaxies, and you would think a power capable of doing that would be basically impossible. I'm also totally down for 40k being the Games Workshop being we've had enough. We're just going to have the next 20 IRL years be slowly but surely losing to the Tyranids. That's also fine. I do enjoy some bleak sacrifice against hopeless odds. But yeah, I kind of feel like they're going to be forced to just retcon it into something lame and less world-ending, unless they, I don't know, pull some Necron technology bullshit out of their ass that then just means that the Tyranids can't use their psychic communication or something, so that they are no longer a threat, but project a field over the entire galaxy or something. I don't know. Peanut, there is no other answer. They did crispy ones that were really sweet. They were pretty nice. But I also discovered that they had loads of lactose in them, so I can't eat them anymore, which is sad. Peanut ones are solid though, and the chocolate ones are also good. I don't know if I've ever had an M&M that I haven't enjoyed. Oh, they're not from the 40k universe, not just the galaxy. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I would take... I think they're better than Maltesers, personally. I don't know if that's a heretical opinion or not. Man, I have only managed one half of my keyboard. So I'm glad that it's looking less gross. Maybe I'll do the other half next time. And hopefully, I will get something to actually work for my next stream. Maybe I'll have a background, maybe I'll have the hand cam. Maybe I'll even write some code, you never know. But yeah, the 30 questions that I have are at this rate going to take me weeks to get through, so that's good. Have you ever considered Nyan? With a question mark. I feel like this might be a Uke question, I'm not sure. We must always consider the Nyan. Protect the Nyan. Pat the Nyan. Hello, Cabbage. Yeah, this is fantastic. Not only am I stealing an idea from other VTubers, but also I get to steal the content from my viewers as well. This is peak Dooku content. This is zero originality, maximum padding with other people's stuff. Ukraine. Yeah. I wonder if take a closer look at your work better without, because of the guests. I did try to move it back a bit, but I'm not very good at this. Yeah, that's much better. Because previously it was like down here, so you couldn't really see anything. But yeah, this is... If my mouth moved, this would be disturbing enough, I think. I do love the cat ball. I need to draw on the side of the boxes. I need to make a custom box that has like Institute of Serious Dragon Studies on it or something. Wonderful. Wait, how did, what? Did I close the... Maybe I did. Where's the tab with the questions in it? There it is, okay. Too many tabs open. Cool, okay, well, it's getting close to midnight and I've only cleaned half the keyboard, so I guess I'm coming back and doing this again, and I'll answer some more questions. You're not going to play the V and you've been mean to anything? Yes. Nothing is as terrifying as you. Yuke! Hello! I love that emote so much. It's adorable. Oh, it's so good when you combine them all. Fantastic. Oh, it actually stretches like the neck of the dress out as well. That's great. This power is too good. Okay. Where are we going? I can't just read Nemu again. I'm always reading Nemu. Oh, Little Witch Oz. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's go there then. Okay.
Same with this. We want it to max out.
Oh. Tragically, I think you have Yuki if that's the case, yeah. But I plan to cut these down and put them on YouTube as well, so if anyone missed their question being answered, they can see the answer without all of the scuff in between. Oh, suggest new hat to draw, okay. I should really use hat drawing streams as a good thing to get me back into streaming more often as well, shouldn't I? Not to imply that my hat drawing streams are low effort or anything, obviously. Definitely not the case. Where is hat list? There we go. Duly noted. Okay, where is my boomer button for reading? There you are. Cool. Well, that was around an hour, which it's not bad given that, well, I'd hoped that I would have started 2 hours earlier, but yeah, just nothing worked, as usual. See if I can get the hand cam working for the next one, and I'll see if I can get my super gluing on the leap motion clip means that I'll be able to hold it in a position where it's actually able to track my hands unless they're directly on top of it. We'll see. Two who's considered the Nyan as pro Nyan. Absolutely. Oh, there'll definitely be plenty of scav. Oh my goodness. Fully. completely off the screen Doohoo. Wow. But yes, thank you all for coming. I will do this again tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully earlier. Maybe even much earlier. We'll see. Goodbye.